Mm-mm. Mm. Mm-mm. I'm definitely gonna lose that screw. Told you. So tiny. God, it's so tiny. Oh, wow. I went inside for a little bit, came back out to work, and I'm absolutely heartbroken. I just got the base assembly done. I was getting ready to start taking all the little tiny pieces apart and working on the sub pieces so that I could get this video out and get this thing restored. And I'm so excited about it because it's so complex and it's so cool. And I had put some acetone in a part and it needed a little more acetone, and one of the pieces was sitting right here, and I turned quickly and I accidentally clipped it with the acetone and I dropped it right there. I haven't touched it yet. I am torn up right now. I'm really not happy about this. It's all my fault. This was a beautiful piece. And I've destroyed it. We broke 1, 2, 3 legs and a tab off of it. And there's no fixing this. There's just not. I've dropped parts before. I mean, it happens. You drop things. Usually they fall on the floor. It's not a big deal. You know, if any of this stuff falls, it wouldn't matter. This has some heft to it. It's got some serious weight. It's a very complex part. This was going to be like my favorite part to restore because there's so much going on there. I just really wanted to get this done. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to go ahead and upload this video as a failure. I want you guys to see what it's like when I do screw something up. The channel's pretty solid with our techniques usually. This is just a shame, man. It's an absolute shame. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of let you down a little bit. This was something I've been waiting to restore for like 2 months now. I've been really excited about it because of the complexity of it. I mean, there's just so much going on. We're going to make springs, heat treat them. Absolute shame. You can see I'm clumsy. I knock stuff over a lot. Like, don't keep a glass of water next to a table with me there. I'm the guy that knocks everything over. I'm like as bad as my dog's tails. Just sling stuff everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna jump online and see if I can find another one of these that's in really bad condition, and maybe I can salvage this part out of it, because that's all I need is that that little piece right there, and it's a pot metal part. So if I can find one, I think we can replace it. But I'll probably go ahead and upload this video now. This thing's going to sit on the shelf. I'm going to just collect all the parts. The funny thing about this is very complex. So right now, if I had to reassemble this, I could do it, right? But in a month from now, when a part comes in, there's no way that's going to happen. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the video of taking it apart. I mean, I could figure it out, but there's a lot of little stuff in here that's important that it goes a certain way, you know. You're talking about these guys right here. You know, once that gets removed out of there, I leave stuff in so that I can really focus my mind on how it comes out, because this little piece that's popping up can flip 180 degrees, and it overhangs on both sides. But this one has 3 dots on this side of the grabber, and that one has 2. Oh, so apparently I didn't have my camera in focus. Oh, I don't know what. It's just an absolute shame. I am heartbroken. This is pot metal, and these are very, very, very thin and dainty parts. So I have no solution for fixing this. Can't TIG braze it. Can't. Definitely not. I would never super glue it. Yeah, this happens. Lots of cool projects coming up on the channel. I'm finally getting this little Atlas lathe that I restored ready to go. I got a tool post on there. I'm checking out the EcoFlow Delta. I finally ran this thing down to 0%. Took me a week to do it using all the tools that I normally use in my restoration project. So I'm ready to do a review on this, so that'll be coming. And then also, guys, midsummer. Holy smokes, channel sponsor Mr. Cool. This shop is so cool right now. In fact, I need to turn that one down, or up, I guess I should say, because it's too cold in here. Like, I'm wearing shorts, and 62 is nuts. Of all the tools in my shop and every tool I've ever wanted, this is probably the one that has made the biggest impact on me, right? I can do a lot with the little mill drill. I can do a lot with my welders. I can do a lot with my blaster and all of the different stuff. But doing it comfortably, it allows me to spend more time out in the shop in the middle of a hot day. I'm telling you, it is fantastic. I highly suggest you guys get out and grab a Mr. Cool unit. I'll put a link in the description. It's changed the way I work. It is incredible. You know, I was going to say don't beat yourself up over stuff like this. But absolutely beat yourself up over stuff like this. Be mean to yourself. Allow yourself to feel like a jerk for allowing this to happen. I mean, yeah, cry over spilled milk. You know, I mean, what? I didn't intentionally do it. I didn't do it on purpose. So intent is very important. But let yourself feel the situation so that you understand that this is something that happens, and then you have to overcome it, right? You have to go through this process of man, I screwed something up. It's my responsibility. I've got to fix it. Like, if this was a car that I was working on and I made a mistake, I would have to go back through and fix my mistake. And if you just left it, if I just left this here, I wouldn't be fixing my mistake. And that's not growth. That's, and I don't want to be the guy that sets this in a bucket and never comes back to it. So this thing is, you're going to see it back on the channel. That's a 100% guarantee. Don't you dare leave me a comment 3 videos from now asking where this thing is. Oh my god, that's the only comment I'm ever going to get. Please leave a comment and share some of the things like this that have happened to you, or, you know, maybe you weren't even the one that were responsible for it. It was someone else, and, you know, maybe on a job or whatever, to where like one little mistake sets everything back. That is just such an incredible piece. Some of my favorite things about this are it's ornate in places where it didn't have to be. Like, they made things beautiful just to make them beautiful. So, alright, I gotta go.